Hey everybody, Vibrant Health Researcher Jeff Yenser here, and check out the score of herbs and vegetables I got from Herb Fest in Wake Forest, North Carolina. I actually carried these herbs back with me in the car. They rode in the car back to Florida with me. It certainly was worth the trip to North Carolina to get these herbs and to see some friends there while I was there. It was a great time. And the cool thing is having these herbs riding in the car with me on the way back. I was able to munch on some leafy greens and a few herbs on the way back and get a little snack on the road of some healthy leafy greens. What a wonderful blessing. And you can see here is a couple of containers where I've planted a few of the herbs already. That's red sorrel. And that's a pretty cool plant. I've had the green variety before, but I've never planted the red. It tastes pretty good. It's a nice plant to munch on. This is a lemon verbena right there. Right here we've got a fennel plant. And this is Greek myrtle that I've got already planted there. And what I wanted to share with you today is my container gardening method of using compost and potting soil to plant my herbs and vegetables. You can see I've got a couple of pots here that have compost in them. I've got a couple of compost bins over there, and it's a very informal compost bin. I don't follow any special formula. I just throw vegetable scraps and leaves and lawn cuttings and a few sticks and whatnot into the bin, and I just mix it up every once in a while and let it get down to a nice dark texture. There's even some sticks and things still in there. It's not perfect compost, but hey, it's going to do the job for what I'm doing here. And what I've done is I've filled each of these pots about halfway with compost. And the next thing I'm going to do is put my herbs in there, and then I'm going to fill it to the top with organic potting soil. Now the main reason I do it that way is because the potting soil, the store-bought potting soil, is not going to have any weed seeds in it. The compost is going to have some weed seeds still left in it and different seeds of things that would sprout up. But if I cover it with a potting soil, then I'm going to avoid all those weeds growing in my pot. So I'll get the benefits of the compost, for my plants, and I'm not going to spend so much money on my potting soil, so I'm going to save money. And this to me is the most efficient way to do it. Alright, I've got a sage and a thyme plant there, and I am just going to fill in now with the potting soil. Finish filling up my containers with the organic potting soil. Alright, so there it is. My thyme and my sage are all planted nicely in there using this method, my favorite container garden method, with the compost on the bottom half and potting soil, organic potting soil on the top half. Very cost effective, and the plants get really good nourishment there as the roots grow down. They grow into the compost and absorb all those great nutrients that's in the compost. And I'm recycling, and it's a wonderful thing. Check out herbfest.net for lots of great information on herbs and planting herbs. And I encourage you, if you haven't tried container gardening yet, give it a whirl. Do more container gardening. It's great for people that don't have a lot of space, if you don't have a big yard, if you don't want to put a lot of work into your garden. You can do container gardening. You don't have to till up soil and shovel and all that kind of thing. You can just do this, and you can also move your plants around, which is handy because some plants do better in shade, some in the sun. And it varies with the season and the temperature, and you can create your own microclimate by moving the plants to their ideal growing location. Sometimes even throughout the day, the sun changes position. If you want to get just the right amount of sunlight, you can move your herbs around. You can fertilize them very efficiently because you're only fertilizing a small amount of soil instead of a big garden. This is a great way to produce a lot of food and a lot of herbs in a small space. Jeff Yenser, Vibrant Health Researcher. Thanks for watching.